Probably.
All right, man, talk. You know what it is. We back at it, man. Hold up, man. Let's get
Tell Bird to right break on my break.
All right, man. Damn,
shout out to the Eagles 9-0.
Yo, we ain't been in this motherfucker for a minute.
Talk.
Damn, we back at it. Whipping the Craftmatic,
9-0 Eagles, what you know about it?
Fucking Eagles. The Eagles, what, 9-0 or some shit like that?
9-0.
9-0?
No.
Damn.
I mean, look, I'm only talking shit because 9-0. I mean, it's we're having a pretty good season.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We're having a pretty good season. Look, I can see. I see us going far. I hope we go far in the playoffs.
The playoffs come.
You know
niggas get eliminated the first game.
Huh?
I said the playoffs come. Niggas get eliminated the first game.
Yo, that would be so fucking sick. Yo, I'd be sick, bro.
Like the Eagles went 16 games, right?
Yeah, everybody be laughing at
16-0. And then playoffs they lost.
Yeah, I swear. Everybody be so mad.
Like niggas went 16-0 and then they lost in the first playoff game.
Yeah, that'd be history.
Ah, man. I hope they win the Super Bowl again.
I do too.
Eagles fans are weird as shit, though. Y'all weird.
We are not weird. We just special people,
man. y'all with the team, but when they lose, y'all hate them motherfuckers.
Man, who doesn't? New York like that? It's just
New York like that?
Fuck yeah, it's just that East Coast.
I don't know.
Shit,
I don't really know too much about football. I ain't a sports
like
fanatic.
That. Especially when it comes down to that basketball team. New York Knicks is trash, bro. Well, I don't know. They turned it around this year. But for the past few years, they've been trash. Man.
Hey, man, listen, man. Torture Talk. Like, share, subscribe to the page. You know what it is. Hey, man.
Like, share, and subscribe.
You know what it is. So, I want to talk about this Kyrie and Kanye shit, man. Ooh. And how these black celebrities are fucking bitches.
I have to agree, man.
Yo.
I have to agree.
All right, let's be clear here, right? Kyrie Irving didn't even say nothing
at all
that was anti-Semitic.
At all.
He didn't say
nothing.
He didn't say anything.
They tried to pressure him to say shit.
They tried to catch him up in some shit, right?
They tried to pressure him.
Check this out, right?
He would not say it.
Check this shit out, right? This is the craziest shit ever, right? How the fuck you going to come at Kyrie for something he retweeted that's from off of Amazon? Why the fuck y'all not going after Jeff Bezos, who is the man who owns Amazon, and he's the one that has it on his platform? How y'all going after this black man for retweeting something that's on a white man's platform?
Nick Cannon said it best, man. I saw Nick Cannon talking to. I guess he has his new.
Oh, he said that?
Yeah, he has his new podcast. He has his new podcast, I guess, with a Jewish guy.
Yeah. And
they were talking about it, and he told that he had to teach the Jewish guy about bucking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Which is, you take the black man that's bucking.
Yeah.
The big buck, and you put him in front of everybody.
Yeah.
And you
whip him.
You whip him.
You whip that big buck.
You whip that buck in front of everybody.
And shout out to LeBron James for being a fucking bitch.
LeBron James is not going to fuck up his brand, bro.
I don't give a fuck, nigga.
Nah,
fuck that, nigga. Nah, fuck that. Don't try to cake for this nigga.
I'm not caking for this nigga. He's not going to fuck up his brand.
Shout out to LeBron for being a bitch.
LeBron is not fucking up his brand.
Listen, man. Listen, bro. Let me explain something to you, right?
Look,
LeBron James has a show called Barbershop.
Yes, he does.
And he talks crazy about white people. But you know who he don't talk about? Jewish people.
Because he fucking knows better.
All you niggas is pussies.
Because he knows better.
Yo, the Jews. Listen, bro. The Jews don't even have, they don't have gangsters, right? There's no. Have you ever Jewish mafia?
They got some Jew gangsters. What was a couple shows that we saw where like Jews like hold down shit, bro.
But I'm saying
they have a dark side too.
Yeah, they do. But you know why niggas don't fuck with the Jews?
Cause it is, bro. Who the fuck? Word is mom. Like,
They got all you niggas scared as fuck.
They bucked the shit out of Kanye, bro.
Yo, listen.
If that wasn't a true bucking, if that's what you gonna call it.
But see, Kanye's smart though.
I don't care if he's smart or not.
He did get bucked, but he's smart.
They bucked the shit out of him, bro. And one day they said, "Oh yeah, you're the richest black man in America."
Yeah, okay. Well, now we're gonna reduce you down to 400 million.
Right?
Like what the fuck? Like,
I don't know. His ego seemed a little touched when he got kicked out of Skechers.
Yeah, right. They kicked his ass out of Skechers. Like, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here, Kanye.
We still do it.
We still do it. We are Jewish. Skechers. Why the fuck would he go to Skechers anyway?
I was like, why?
The fuck you ruining your brand for going to Skechers? Right. I would have showed up there and said, listen, I'm showing up here to tell y'all I'm not signing with y'all. That's what I'm doing.
The Skechers said, no, fuck out of here.
I'm not signing. I came here just to let y'all know I'm down and out, but I would never sign with y'all. And then leave.
Right?
That's what he should have did. They'd have been like, oh, that's the biggest troll ever. Kanye's a goat. You know what I'm saying?
He said he came there with cameras and shit, right?
He went to Skechers and told him he ain't signing with them, and he left. That's what I would have said. They ain't kicked me out. I came here to tell them I wasn't signing with them.
I just felt like
felt like telling them that. Like,
black man in America.
But look, man, 400 million. What the fuck can you say to that?
It's still look, 400 million, bro. That's still some shit.
400 million.
But even the banks pulled away from him, bro. That's how much power these dudes got, bro.
You know what it is? It's the influence. It's not even about the power. It's because they don't want to be seen as a person who works with somebody that is being canceled.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
But peep, where's the lie?
Well, he said,
maybe he was anti-Semitic, but where's the lie?
But how was he anti-Semitic though? That's
what they're saying.
He said, look, first of all, let's be clear here. Let's be clear.
They're both saying that they're both Kyrie and Kanye were being anti-Semitic. But the question is, okay, well, Kyrie's joint, he just put out he just posted. Yeah. Now I don't know how deep the documentary goes. I never watched it. You know what I mean? From what I'm hearing, they say that it says that he has it says that the Jews were a part of the Holocaust in some kind of way.
I don't know.
That's what I heard. I can't say that for sure. But that's what they say. That's where it becomes anti-Semitic.
Listen, man. Let me explain something to you, to all you Jewish motherfuckers, right? Y'all got no problem calling black people niggas and saying that slavery ain't the biggest thing, and we're not affected by systemic racism, and we ain't affected by slavery in America and all this shit. Y'all have no problem saying shit like that.
Facts.
Y'all say that in the open. Ben Shapiro, I love Ben Shapiro, but he says that in the open. Oh, right now, slavery doesn't mean anything. It meant something for the past. Of course, it's the atrocities of the past, but right now, it doesn't affect people. How doesn't it affect people? So if Kyrie retweeted something from the past, why are you mad about it? It don't affect you now. How is it anti-Semitic? Y'all talk about black people being pull out stuff by the bootstrap. Isn't that going against black people when we are being oppressed? Maybe not now, but we were being oppressed. What about that? That's the type of shit that pisses me off, because they try to play this fucking this role when it's on their side, or we can't say nothing about the Holocaust, or we can't say shit about what happened. But slavery went on for 400 fucking years.
400 years.
400
How long
years.
Was the Holocaust?
Holocaust lasted, I don't know, maybe 10 years or something. I don't know exactly. And I'm not trying to say that
400 years.
Yeah, and I ain't trying. And some people will say that slavery is still going on to this day.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Yeah, but I don't want to say, I'm not trying to compare the two, because I think they're both bad.
All the way wrong.
But I'm saying you can't talk about black people and our and downplay our fucking atrocities and then say it's you can't say that about the Jews. But what about black people? You talk about the Congo and in Rwanda and all that shit. Oh, Africans are savages. Y'all have this shit on television where motherfucking they showing Africans with big ass stomachs and flies on their eyes and shit like that. Oh, you want to save a child, you want to help a child, but not all Africans are like that.
Everybody knows that commercial.
In Ethiopia,
flies all in their eyes.
Yeah, like, oh yeah, we sent them bags of rice and helped them. Like, get the fuck out of here. That's bullshit.
For $4.99
a month. You can feed a child. First of all, let me just understand this. How the fuck is $4.99 a month is feeding a child? A month? $4.99. That's less than $5. I don't give a fuck what country you live in. You ain't feeding a child for $4.99 a month. No.
They feed them all these bags of rice, bro. Just say here, take this rice.
Man, listen, man. I'm just saying, it's fucked up that they try to downplay all the shit that we've been through, and then turn around and say, "Oh, well, you can't say that about the Jews, or you can't say that about them." Like, nah, I'm not rolling.
They own the media.
I don't give a fuck if they own the media. So fucking what? Like,
what is it, it's like they don't want nobody to know they're the ones that's pulling the strings. It's like they don't want nobody to know they're the ones pulling the strings.
Yeah,
it's crazy when it comes down to media.
Yeah,
because they are.
Yeah,
they are the ones pulling the strings in most things. Because just like that post I sent you,
yeah,
where every single newscaster was saying exactly the same thing, and they're all from different regions.
Yeah,
it was crazy. Like they're take that.
It's a word that they use, and they all say it. And I don't know if it's just on the Democratic side. I don't know. But I do know that they do it. So they'll say something like the fundamentals. Then all of the politicians and all the people will say it. This time it was saying we're going to lose our democracy. So democracy was the word. So every one of the news, all of the left-leaning newscasts, it wasn't the right. And I'm not being biased. I'm just saying what it was. All the left-leaning newscasts was saying, we're gonna lose our democracy. This vote matters. This election matters. You can't vote against democracy. We're gonna lose our democracy. And to me, and I know that's a little bit off topic, but I want to talk about something real quick because I think it's very important. So there's this black lady. She is a pastor, and she says some things the other day about black men. She basically called black men, all the black men, because you know who Stacey Abrams is, right? Okay, so Stacey Abrams she's the governor of she's not the governor. She was running for the governor of Georgia. This is her second time running. Okay. The black lady with the kind of heavyset lady with the gap between her mouth. You've probably seen her before.
I've probably seen her.
Anyway, so she ran against this guy, this older white guy. And the older white guy, you know what he did to win the election? He went to the hoods. He went to all the hoods. He went to all around Georgia. And that's how he won. Okay. She was saying that black men didn't vote for her because the pastor was saying black men didn't vote for Stacey Abrams because we're a bunch of demons.
No way.
I swear to God, that's what she said.
Because Bull put in work, went to the cities, and said, "Yeah, this is who I am."
Well, he was running again.
I'm not scared to come into your area and to see what's going on here and to talk to you people. That resonates with people.
Yes, it does.
That makes people be like, "Oh, snap!" Especially people that's living in the city, like, "Oh, this white dude just came into our city and actually talked to us and asked about our views, even though most of the time they really don't give a fuck." Yeah, but just showing that presence.
But the thing is with the people and this kind of ties in to the whole Kyrie and Kanye thing. See, you have two sides of black people, and now I totally understand that you have two sides of black people. Whether you want to say that they don't want to fuck up their brand, whether you say they don't, because Because honestly. And I guess I could ask you this: what would LeBron James gain from helping Kyrie?
Nothing.
You don't think he would gain anything?
No, he wouldn't gain anything.
So why did he help Colin Kaepernick? What did he gain from that?
Because it wasn't anti-Semitic.
What do you mean?
Exactly what I just said.
He disrespected America. According to them.
Yeah, because it was black. It was because it was black.
So okay, so you're saying that not Kanye. The reason why he's not, because I put it to you like this: he says a lot of shit about white people all the time. He even lied.
You can talk about white people.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So let's be clear here, people. I want y'all to understand. As a black man in America, if you're a celebrity, you could talk about white people.
The man.
But you can't talk about Jewish people. Even
Hell
though
no.
they're white.
Hell no, you can't talk about no Jewish people, bro. Hell no.
So people like LeBron James, they will never defend Kyrie because he feels as though that he has a whole, first of all, he has a whole empire and his empire crumbled. But my thing is, do you know how much power we have? What you looking for? Juice?
Yeah.
It's right here. You know how much power we have? Jay-Z, billionaire. Puffy, billionaire. Dre, billionaire. Should I keep going? Rihanna, billionaire. You might as well throw Beyonce in there.
If all of them got together and said we're not going to stand for this, of canceling.
Before you even say that, hold up. The only reason why, now Kyrie's different, but the only reason why they're not helping Kanye, you know why they're not helping Kanye.
No, I don't. Please explain.
Because he hugged that white man. Because he hugged that white man in the White House.
Oh, Trump.
Every one of them people I named, maybe Rihanna, except for Rihanna, but every one of the people I named, they all support the Democratic Party. Every one of them. All those black billionaires. So if Kanye was on the other side, whether he supported Trump or whether he just a Republican or whether he stands on, because he's a conservative. Most black people are conservatives. Most black people don't even know they're conservatives. They don't even know.
Don't even know they're conservatives. They believe highly in church stuff. Yes. Listen.
Here's the trickery that we're going through, right? My mom, right? My mom, love my mom, right? But my mom says, right, to me, right? Almost threw my phone.
No way.
She said, yeah, I gotta get out here and vote because that man out there, he trying to stop women from getting abortions. I said, wait a minute, what?
I know.
Hold up, Mom.
I know you had a conversation about that.
Wait a minute. You are a devout Christian.
Yes.
You go to church every day. And you're saying that you're going to vote for someone who is trying to stop abortions or not trying to stop abortions, like whatever. So she's like, well, I said, Mom, listen, they're not trying to ban abortions. They're basically what they're doing is they're telling women that they can't get an abortion anytime. It has to be after a certain time. So it had to be before a certain time. So I know Florida is 15 weeks. In New Jersey, I think it's 9 months. Ooh. Or 6 months, something like that. Either way,
that's a lot of fucking time.
That's the baby.
The baby's already
it's already there. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm saying if I'm telling my mom like, but I still think she wouldn't have voted for the Democrat.
Of course she did, man. Democrats kind of won in Jersey.
Yeah. It's crazy how if you watched the joint last night, I watched the shit. The map, right? They called the states like, well, Jersey had the Senate race. Florida had the governor's race, but California, this is how you know this shit is rigged, right? They didn't call California, right? You know when they did call California, they automatically put Gavin Newsom as the winner. They didn't even count the votes yet.
Because it's a red state.
No, California's a blue state. But I'm saying, California, it was a red state years ago, but it's a blue state now. It's a Democratic state. But I'm saying, they automatically, before the votes even came in, they called it for Gavin Newsom. That's how you know, that's how confident they is that the Democrats is going to win California. Same thing with New York. Well, they ain't call it for New York, but she was a female. But it's a big thing. But anyway, forget that. But I'm saying, the whole point of this whole talk about the chick, the black chick who was saying about black men are demons.
Well, she said this.
Yeah, she's not Stacey Abrams, but the lady who she called her out with it. She said, Stacey Abrams, y'all got black men is basically stopping Stacey Abrams from getting in office because they don't want to vote for her. Here's my thing, and this is the biggest problem I see with us in America, right? And this might lead into your movie, Black Panther 2.
Wakanda forever.
Womanconda forever.
It might be.
I think that's the issue. There's no representation for us. None. And the people when we do rep, what they do, they cut them down. Kyrie ain't representing black men, but he's like a martyr right now. Then you got.
Yeah, I mean, when it comes down to any black man talking about how they feel or anything, they shut that down real fast. You can make this money, but you gotta shut the fuck up. Make this money, but shut the fuck up. Because if you keep talking,
we're gonna sit you down.
We're gonna sit you down, and we're gonna sit you down.
They said Kyrie's suspended for 6 games, and he has to apologize, and then he has to go and sit down with the leaders of the Jewish community. Who are the leaders of the Jewish community?
Back to the ghetto you go.
Who are the leaders of the Jewish community?
Did I tell you I seen with Nick Cannon when he went through his shit? He invited a rabbi to his show to have a conversation. Because that's the type of I like Nick Cannon, yo. I don't care what people say about Nick. You know what I mean? Y'all might think he corny or whatever, but obviously he's a smart man. And he definitely reads. He goes to school. He's a smart man. Besides his little, you know what I mean? Okay, problem. It ain't a problem because he can afford the damn kids. So he can fuck who the fuck he wants to, how much he fucking wants to fuck, and have how many kids he fucking wants to have. I don't care about none of that. Mm-hmm. But he said, all right, I did what I did. I said what I said. Come teach me. Come teach me where I'm wrong. Yeah. Like I said, he got another show with a Jewish guy. So he called the rabbi to the show. And he's like asking the rabbi, what did I say that was so crazy? Basically like, teach me. And the rabbi went on and was talking. And the rabbi never really said he was wrong. The rabbi just started talking about stuff like, what are you talking about? Like, okay, I get what you're saying, Rabbi, but you're not saying anything. You never said that this is what it is. Like, the reason why you are not the Jewish people and we are the Jewish people is because of this, this, and this. Mm-hmm. And our books tell us this, this, and this. And it's right here in our book, and you can read it.
Yeah.
No, bro. Yeah. It was never, nothing definitive. Nothing to really say, like, okay, there's a possibility that black people also are just as Jewish as we are. Yeah. It was nothing.
Yeah.
And that's what they don't like when we say that it's a good possibility that we are the original Jews.
Yeah, they don't like that shit.
They hate that.
They don't like that
I don't know why. Why do you hate that so much? If the books and the scriptures teach us this, I mean, if you go back to books and read, and it shows us right there, okay, then all right, prove them wrong. Like, prove me wrong. And I have no problem with you proving me wrong.
Yeah.
That's what I like about the kid.
Yeah. I think that with the whole thing what you said, that sit down thing, right? And I seen Ben Shapiro. He was on stage, and he said, Candace Owens. Let's be clear here. Candace Owens is the only person in the black community, and I'm gonna say black community because she is black. She's the only person who's standing behind Kyrie and Kanye.
Of course, Candace Owens. Really?
Yes. Only one. You know who she's arguing with? Ben Shapiro. And you know who Ben Shapiro is? Ben Shapiro is on the same network as her.
Wow.
Yes.
Is Ben Shapiro Jewish?
He's yes. Yeah, yes.
So before we even keep going, I want y'all to understand this and make this clear. I have no problem with Jewish people. I don't know about this guy.
I don't have a problem with Jewish people.
I don't have no problem with Jewish people. I got no problem with how things are or whatever. I just feel as though that it's a freedom of a speech thing, and if people feel this way, then they have a right to speak how they feel.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's my situation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If they feel that way, they go that way. I fuck with Jewish people. You know what I mean? I got friends that's Jewish. You know what I mean? And you know what I mean? We have conversations and we have our conversations. And whatever we deal with is what we deal with.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I don't feel as though like all Jewish people are money grubbers, and I don't feel that way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't feel that way. But I don't like the cancellation of people that's talking. You know what I mean? Kanye does get a little extravagant on what he says and what he does.
Yeah.
He does take it to another level sometimes, but where was the lie?
Yeah. They said that the reason why they felt disrespected or they felt like he was being anti-Semitic because he said that don't make me go DEFCON 3, right?
Yes.
See, here's the thing, right? I think there's 5 stages of DEFCON. It's like DEFCON 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or something like that. Anyway, DEFCON 3 basically is a defense.
Yes, that's what he said.
So he basically was defending himself. It wasn't, I'm on DEFCON 3 to kill the Jews.
Yeah, DEFCON, I'm going to explode. And put up,
And I think that any type of negativity or anything going towards the Jews or Jewish people, they feel as though that they're above anything. And it's like, you can't say this about us. I don't care. You don't say nothing about us. Nothing. And I think that's what it is. That's what it is.
The way this going, that's what it seems like. Like, you can't talk about a Jewish person, but you can talk about the Chinese, but they run every fucking thing too.
The Chinese don't give a fuck. They gonna get theirs. They gonna get theirs.
Yeah.
You could talk about them all day. They don't care because they're in their minds. They look at it like, well, I'm smarter than you, and we own everything. So
you own anything, and
you could vent.
Our products is right there in your face every single day.
You can vent, but
right.
Put it right there.
Put it right there. Put it right there. And the Chinese own pretty much everything too.
You know, I guess we could get off this real quick. But anyway, the thing with Ben Shapiro and Candace Owens openly had an argument on Ben Shapiro on Twitter. Openly had an argument with him, saying basically said she retweeted something that some guy said, and he get on there and he broke it down, and basically was saying like, this is stupid or something like that. And she said to him, well, listen, if just like you just said, teach me. She said, well, if I didn't know something or if I was wrong, you got my phone number. You could have just called me instead of you going on here making a spectacle about it. And that's what I mean. Like, you could be close to certain people, but they always gonna let you know that you black. Somehow, some way. That's what people gotta understand. Whether you will stand on the right or you stand on the left, it don't matter. They always, and this has nothing to do with white people. It could be Chinese people. It could be anybody. They always gonna let you know, hey, you still a nigga.
Still a nigga.
You still black. Don't forget that.
Story of OJ.
And this is exactly what happened with Candace. They not gonna do nothing to her. He not gonna fire her. What he did say, he said He said if Candace Owens, if I was her boss, I would have fired her. But I can't fire her. He before he said that, he said, we're friends. It's like, wait a minute, my nigga. If you're friends, then why the fuck are you saying that you would have fired her over something she said if you are the freedom of speech guy? How is that? How are you so upset about when someone is speaking, because y'all always talking about conservatives, always talking about, oh, we need freedom of speech. But then as soon as somebody says something that you don't like, or you automatically say, oh no, they gotta go. Isn't the same? That's the same shit. You're a hypocrite. I'm not saying that you gotta go around saying, hey, I'm gonna kill all these motherfuckers. That's different.
Well, they consider it what? Just they don't like hate. You can't talk hate speech.
No hate speech. Hate speech ain't freedom of speech. That's hate speech. That's different. That's causing a riot. You know what I'm saying? That's different.
So I guess they figure that this stuff is going to cause riots.
But to me,
is that what they're trying to set?
Probably. But here's the thing. Even with that being said, it's better to let people say it so you know who is the one saying it. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you stop everybody from saying shit, then you ain't gonna never know who said what. You gotta let these motherfuckers say it.
No, I rather know who my enemy is.
Yeah, exactly.
I rather know. Okay, you over there. All right, I know you.
Gotta let them say it. So,
I know
but
you there.
Like I said, man, Kyrie Irving and Kanye West, I think it's stupid what they're doing, but Kanye West is gonna survive. That shit is over with already. Like, nobody's really talking about him too much no more. You know what I'm saying? Like
next week or two.
Yeah, next week or two.
He'll be back.
He'll be back to fucking Olympian. You remember Olympians?
Yeah.
Yeah, Olympians that come out and be like, yeah, we making Kanye's shoe. You know what I'm saying? Like, Olympians come.
Olympians.
Fucking Olympians, yeah. Yeah. But hey, man, we gonna keep the live going. I'm gonna stop the camera on this joint.
Like, share, subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe.